How do I prove defamation in Florida? It's a question that you can tell Merlin is particularly interested in right now. He's sitting right there, intently focused on getting the answer to the question, if my kid's been the victim of defamation, if my business has been the victim of defamation, Merlin wants to know, how do I prove it? Well, as you've seen from other videos, I am particularly sensitive to defamation that children are being exposed to. This is on the schoolyard, and frankly, it happens outside the schoolyard. They've got their phone. For whatever reason, some kid, some group of kids has decided to target your kid. This is far beyond the schoolyard taunts and bullying and things that we experienced perhaps as a child. The gang mentality allows the other children to pile on. And in doing so, this causes profound harm, short-term and long-term, to that child. Now, there's some deep psychological aspects here and emotional aspects, but one thing that as a parent I want you to pay very careful attention to, and that is, if this harm is occurring to your child and you are not doing anything about it, you are compounding, multiplying, exponentially increasing the harm. Why? Because if the child is being subjected to online harm, taunts, bullying, defamation, and you as a parent aren't doing anything other than saying, Johnny, Susie, whatever, stop, maybe calling the parents and it doesn't stop, maybe calling the school and it doesn't stop, then you're showing the child that you are powerless, that you're afraid to stand up, that you're unwilling to stand up. You're thinking to yourself, well, maybe it'll just go away, maybe it's not too bad. I'm here to tell you, though, that you as a parent have a duty, have an obligation to implement the tools that I'm describing in this whole series here. Put them to work for your child immediately. And that means instantly hiring an attorney, filing a defamation lawsuit, at least pre-suit notice, to put the parents and everyone else on mind that this is serious. So how do you prove defamation? Well, whether it's the child environment or online parent environment in business, most important thing is capturing the images. I'm going to give you a series of tools here if you leave your comment and information. And in this series that we'll do on tools, I'll show you how to capture that information. It's not just capturing the text. It's not just capturing the faceline posts and some of the disappearing posts and things like that. It's actually identifying and making it very clear who are the people that are perpetrating this conduct. There's some ways that you can draw that in by asking for identifying information from the perpetrators, responding back to the comments. That helps to draw it out. But rather than just allowing the conduct to be out there, the communication to be out there, there's some very specific things that you should be doing to identify who the perpetrators are. Screenshots, of course, recording the information, of course. There are certain specific tools, subpoenas and otherwise, to capture IP information to specifically identify. But look, the reality is in many of these cases, we know who the perpetrators of the defamation are. It's just a matter of capturing that information. So again, if you like and subscribe here, I'll give you the tools that you need to do to start building your own case. And then I encourage you, once you read that tools manual, upload the information. I mean, bluntly and very simply, what we ask you to do is take PDFs and screenshots, put it together in a really simple PDF format, upload it into mydefamationfirm.com. We'll take a look at it, and if it crosses the threshold where relief is available, we will get right back with you and explain what your options are.